Hello everyone, I see Rupinder Kaur. Welcome you all to this video. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the business relationship between Tatas and Mistries. How actually this relationship started and when did it start and why actually it is coming to an end. So let's get into the details why this 80-year-old business relationship is actually coming to an end. Why is this separation happening? So stay with us in this video. So let's discuss about Shapoorji Pallonji Mistry and their SP Group. SP Group is actually a MNC and has a presence in over 70 countries. They started their business in 1865 as Littlewood Pallonji. Their main business is into construction and infrastructure. They have in their portfolio many iconic buildings and overseas as well. In India, they have built some very iconic buildings like RBI's headquarters, SBI's headquarters, Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Delhi, and many stadiums in Mumbai as well. And if we talk about overseas, one of their best and renowned construction is they have built a stone palace for Sultan of Oman. They have a very diverse business portfolio. They have a presence in real estate, construction, infrastructure, water, energy and financial services. And one interesting fact about SP Group is that in 1960 they have also produced a film called Mughal-e-Azam in a budget of 150 crore rupees. Till then this movie was the most expensive movie. Now let's talk about Tatas. When did they start their empire? Mr. Jamshedji Tata started this Tata Group in the year 1870. As per sources, he has started his business with a capital of 21,000 rupees and now this business empire is worth 10 lakh crore rupees. Tata Group of companies has a very diverse portfolio. They are present in almost every business segment, from salt to software, from automobiles to airlines, from watches to saris, from consumer electronics to telecom. They have presence in almost every business segment. To name few of their consumer goods brands are Jaguar and Land Rover, Walters, Tanishq, Westside, Tanaira Saris, Titan, Fast Track, Tata Click, Starbucks Coffee and many more. And one interesting fact in this which I found was that Air India, which now is owned by government, was actually started by Tatas. Tata started this airlines and later on they sold it to Government of India. Air India was the first airlines of our country which was started by Tatas. Now let's understand about Tatas. Tata Group of companies have many listed companies. They have around 28 listed companies and many unlisted companies as well. This is a list of few unlisted companies. Out of all their companies, actually TCS is their biggest company, generating most of the income. Around 75% of income of Tata Group is derived from TCS. Now let's understand the holdings of this Tata Group. Actually there is a company called Tata Sons Private Limited, which is a private company and which is the holding company of all the group of companies. Tata Sons Private Limited has many businesses and this is the shareholding pattern of Tata Sons. Actually 66% of Tata Sons holding is held by a trust, that is Tata Trust, and out of the balance 18% is held by Shapoorji Pallonji Mistry Group, and out of the remaining 12% is held by Tata Group of companies and the balance 3 to 4% is held by others. Now what we are going to discuss about is this 18% share which is held by Shapoorji Pallonji Mistries. How did they get this share? When did they buy this share? And why actually they are selling these shares? As per sources, Mr. Shapoorji Pallonji Mistry bought this shares from F.A. Dinshaw in 1936. F.A. Dinshaw had very good terms with Tata Group, and when Tata Group was in need of funds, F.A. Dinshaw actually lent them rupees 2 crore rupees, which Tatas were later unable to pay back, and his debt of 2 crore rupees was actually converted into equity of Tata Sons, that is 12% equity of Tata Sons. And Mr. Mistry bought this 12% from F.A. Dinshaw, and later on he also bought from some other shareholders and subscribed for the rights issue as well, and now his current holding is around 18 to 18.5%. As per some sources, Mr. Mistry acquired this 18% of shares for an amount of 69 crore rupees, the value of which today is around 1,50,000 to 1,70,000 crore rupees. We came to know that this business relationship is since 1936, that is around 80 to 85 years. Now, when did this dispute start and how did the disputes begin between the Mistries and Tatas? In 2012, Mr. Ratan Tata handed the reins of Tata Group to Mr. Cyrus Mistry. Cyrus Mistry, son of Mr. Palonji Mistry. But due to some reasons, in 2016, Mr. Cyrus Mistry was removed from the chairman of Tata Sons. And this is where the dispute began, and thereafter many cases were held by both the groups. Some of the cases are pending in Supreme Court. Now let's come to the present day, present situation. Now what happened that the construction business of SP Group was actually in need of fund, and they tried to arrange some funds by pledging the shares of Tata Sons, the 18% shares of Tata Sons which SP Group is holding right now. Tata Sons did not like this move, and against it then they moved to the Supreme Court against this move of pledging the shares, because Tata Group fears that if SP Group is unable to pay back the debt, then their equity would change the hand. So they went to the Supreme Court and filed a case against this move of pledging the shares. And in all this, Tata's offered SP Group to buy back that 18% shares from SP Group. Now let's understand how easy or how tough it would be to exit this 18% share. As we all know that Tata Sons Private Limited is a private company, there is no valuation for Tata Sons Private Limited. Now the thing is, how would they reach at this fair and equitable value? How would they calculate the value of the unlisted companies of Tata Group? So reaching at this valuation may be very time consuming. After valuation, second issue is who will buy this stake? Who will come forward to buy this 18% stake? So the Tatas are left with two options. Either they would arrange for some global investors who would come in and buy this stake, or they can buy it from internal accruals. They can buy it internally. So let's wait and watch how actually Tata would plan to buy back this share of 18% in Tata Sons worth rupees 1,50,000 to 1,70,000 crore rupees. Now let's wait and watch. So this was my perspective which I wanted to share with you about Tatas and Mistries. I hope you like it. Thank you and have a great day.